Of course he will alert the alarm. I like that. Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julian. I'm here to do my reaction video for X-Men. This is the first film. It's just X-Men. This one is from the 2000s. And it comes sponsored by Jacob here on Patreon. Thank you, Jacob, for sponsoring this film. He has not only sponsored this one, but I think I think it's a trilogy. So or maybe there are more films. I don't know, but he has sponsored 3 films. The first 3 films of the X-Men franchise. And I'm very, very excited to jump into this new world. It's technically Marvel, right? But it's a different side of Marvel, run by a different company. And if I'm not wrong, it's run by Fox instead of Disney? You know what? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just, saying just whatever comes to mind. But I'm very excited for this. This is our 4th film, if I'm not wrong. We have done, it's our 4th film for Movie Week. This one has been voted for you guys. Sponsored by Jacob, but voted for you guys to be part of Movie Week. That doesn't mean that the other 2 films that were on the same poll as this one will not be reacted. It's just that they will not be included during this first Movie Week that we have done during July of 2025. So yeah, don't worry about it. The other films will get a reaction. So stay tuned for that. But right now we're gonna focus on this. I am very excited, like I said, and I am very, happy that I get to watch it, and react to it for all of you. So, disclaimers. Are there any disclaimers? I know who plays Wolverine? Hugh Jackman, right? And because of the poster that I'm seeing Halle Berry there, and then there is the bald guy that was on it was on that MCU film. What was it? The Doctor Strange, right? So we have that's all I know. That's all the people I recognize on the actual poster here in Disney. But other than that, the story is going to be completely new. So I'm excited and I hope you guys are excited as well. So please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction is always posted first on Patreon. In case you guys want to watch that and support the channel, go and check it out. Link on the description down below. And right now we're going to do X-Men. Our 4th film reaction for Movie Week, July 2025. Here we go.
Mutation. It is the key to our evolution. But every few hundred millennia, evolution leaps forward.
Why are we going back? Poland, 1944. Yeah. Oh no! They were separated! Me? Wait, I don't get it! What the fuck is happening? Oh my god. Wait, was he bending metal or something? Oh, he was. I thought he was just reaching. The not too distant future. Okay, for the love of God. Oh! What's going on? Hey, you got too excited?
Call an ambulance. You call an ambulance?
Ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen, we are now seeing the beginnings of another stage of human evolution.
However, it fails to address the issue that is the focus of this hearing. 3 words. Are mutants dangerous? Deserve the right to decide whether they want their children to be in school with mutants, to be taught by mutants. And above all, we must know what they can do.
I mean, you can play into fear, and fear is a very good catalyst, especially in politics. Who's that?
Eric,
Okay, Eric. Hi.
what are you doing here? I've heard these arguments before. It was a long time ago. Mankind has evolved since then.
You will think that, right?
Into us. You're sneaking around in here, Charles.
Oh, so he can control minds? Hello.
I'm looking for hope.
I will bring you hope, old friend. Don't get in my way.
Ooh. Oh!
So don't hit him in the balls.
Yeah.
Anything goes.
Anything goes, but he'll take it personal.
Oh. Oh! Oh, there we go. Oh! The Wolverine.
A strictly diplomatic affair. You owe me some money. Come on, Stu. It's not too late. No man takes a beating like that without a mark to show for it.
Oh! 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 Okay, maybe.
Out of my bar, freak.
Oh, that's why he's so strong. He's a mutant. Oh! Okay. I think they got the point. So did your parents just drop you here so you can, like, what? Oh! Why did you jump in?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry. I needed a ride. Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know.
You don't know or you don't care.
Pick one.
I saved your life.
No, you didn't.
What do you mean you saved his life? Oh, because you said, look out! He has a kind heart.
You don't have anything to eat, do you?
So your parents just told you, like, fuck off, and, like... What is your name? Okay,
I'm Rose.
there it is.
Wow.
What?
Suddenly, my life doesn't look that bad.
Hey, if you prefer
It looks great.
Yeah, don't insult the man that is, is giving you a ride.
It looks cozy.
What kind of a name is Rogue?
I think she...
What kind of a name is Wolverine?
Is that your real name?
My name's Logan.
Okay, hi.
Marie.
Marie. Okay. I was like,
You
yeah.
should wear your seatbelt.
Hey, look, kid, I don't need advice on auto.
Well, that's a little extreme. Oh. Oh no, you're trapped. Oh no. Oh. Oh, it's healing.
You alright?
I'm stuck!
Is he a dog? Oh! Things are going great. He knocked him out. Oh my god, you're about to blow up. He's a werewolf? Oh, there we go. I feel like I'm watching the Power Rangers. Oh shit, oh shit! Well, that was just in time. Oh, that was the guy from the beginning. Eric.
What happened? They knew.
Wait, is he the child from the beginning? Oh.
Where's the mutant now? With them.
Oh, hey, sexy lady. Oh, she can use her mind. Somehow she became hotter. What? He's scared the bejesus out of me. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Where's he going?
Oh, they have suits. You're probably exact.
Good morning, Logan.
Hi. I think you were exactly where you want.
Weak and strong anthropic principle.
Is this a school for mutants?
Bye, Kitty.
The fuck?
Where's the girl?
Rogue? She's here. She's fine.
Really?
Yeah, show her.
Ah,
Oh.
Logan, also called Storm. This is Scott Summers, also called Cyclops. I believe you've already met Dr. Jean Grey.
Jean Grey.
You're in will be safe here from Magneto.
Magneto?
A very powerful mutant.
Yeah, we'll have funny nicknames.
Storm. What do they call you? Wheels? What is this place?
Mutants' first defense against the world's hostility. To the public, we're merely a school for gifted youngsters, like your friend Rogue, incapable of physical human contact, probably for the rest of her life. And yet here she is, or stay on to teach others, to become what the children have affectionately called X-Men.
Welcome to Mutant High.
Okay, this is sweet, actually.
But believing that humanity would never accept us, he grew angry and vengeful.
I understand him.
He became Magneto.
Oh, that is why he's Magneto.
Give me 48 hours to find out what Magneto wants with you. All my power to help you piece together what you've lost and what you're looking for.
Send mutants to the moon. Sure. For what?
It's a war. It's the reason people like me exist.
See? Do you see?
Where the hell are we?
Oh, wait. Oh. Oh.
You know, people like you are the reason I was afraid to go to school as a child.
Oh. Did they paint her all blue? This is great.
The metal is an alloy called adamantium. It's been surgically grafted to his entire skeleton. He has uncharted regenerative capability. This also makes his age impossible to determine. He
Wait.
could very well be older than you, Professor.
It's not unheard of.
Really?
I've never seen anything like this before.
What the fuck? He's a lesser. Oh my god. Well, I agree.
Wicked tongue, Senator.
What do you intend to do to me?
Let's just say God works too slowly.
What is happening? What do you call that?
Logan.
Uh-oh. So they redesigned his entire body and made it metal. Oh! She just killed her? Oh, no, I don't think so. Ouch.
Somebody help!
Oh! What the hell are you? Oh, she can also heal, but like, let him go. Oh my god.
It was an accident.
It didn't look like that, girl.
Is she alright?
She'll be all right. In the case of mutants, she absorbs their gifts for a short while. In
Ah.
your case, to heal.
Ah.
I felt like she almost killed me.
If she'd held out any longer, she could have.
He made you a mutant? Oh. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Senator, what the hell have you done to me? Senator, this is pointless. We'd take you in now that you're one of us.
So he can turn people into mutants. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. Literally, you had one job. One job. Oh my god!
Rogue, what did you do?
You
If
have
I
to
were you,
understand
I'd
me.
get myself out of here.
Why? Rogue is about to be rogue from this place too?
Listen, the students are freaked.
Got it twice. Go away. Wait. What?
Why
What are you
Wait, that's not Poppy.
It's strange.
Where is she?
Who?
Rogue. She's gone.
Yeah.
Welcome, Professor.
The fuck? Cerebro? Really?
Sir.
I love that it's called Cerebro. Which is Cerebro. That's a level of control.
Storm, Cyclops, find her. See if you can talk to her.
What?
What's going on?
Where's my motorcycle?
He was like, nope, I'm gonna do this on my own. That is fast.
Hey, kid. You running again?
Well, it isn't in her name, you
I
know.
heard the professor was mad at me.
Who told you that?
When's the last time you saw her? She was supposed to meet me for lunch.
So it wasn't you. It was mistake, right?
Welcome, Professor.
Oh, you were able to trick. There we go. What is she doing? Infecting it. Oh, she probably does need a hug.
Give these geeks one more shot.
I love how he has a soft spot for the kid.
You promise?
Yeah. Yeah, I promise.
Come along now. I told you.
Oh, come on. Oh my god!
Scream for me.
Oh! Can you stop doing? Oh my god! Oh! Okay. That was badass. Oh!
Quit playing around.
So they want Wolverine, right? Logan.
You must be Wolverine.
What the hell do you want with me?
Whoever said I wanted you?
You want her? For the girl? Just... You thought.
Guns.
What?
Them go.
Oh! Charles.
Wanna come out when I can see you, Charles? Can't you read my mind?
Yeah, I don't think you can't. He
What
can't.
now? Save the girl. Fine.
Oh my god. Oh my god! He just shot the guy? Oh no, he didn't.
Better press your luck, Charles.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I don't think I can stop them all.
She also flies
Goodbye, Charles.
choppers. You're a lucky dude.
Can't do this alone.
Who's gonna help me? You?
Then help us. Fight with us.
You know Magneto's right. There's a war coming. You sure you're on the right side?
At least I've chosen a side.
That's true. That is true. I agree with her. Oh. I'm glad he hasn't.
Dr. Kelly,
I'm glad he's not gone.
I'm Professor Charles Xavier.
I was afraid if I went to hospital, they would
Treat you like a mutant.
Is he making himself an army? Oh.
Welcome to the future, brother.
Triggers mutation in ordinary human beings.
But the mutation is unnatural. Kelly's body is rejecting it. His cells began to break down almost
Ah.
You said this machine draws its power from Magneto, and that it weakened him.
In fact, it nearly killed him.
He's going to transfer his power to Rogue and use her to power the machine.
Oh, that makes sense. You don't look
Somebody
good.
there. Please don't leave me.
Okay.
Don't want to be alone. I think you've got one less person to be afraid of.
Well. Oh my god. Oh, ew. Okay, that was disgusting.
Cyclops, take your little mission and stick it up your...
Ha ha ha.
Senator Kelly is dead.
Oh, yeah, they mess with the thing as well.
I'm sorry.
How are we gonna get him out? Ah. Why is she using that though? Yeah, she wasn't ready for it. Well, she's still there.
Please.
I know where Magneto's going.
Oh my god.
Your sacrifice will mean our survival.
Oh god. Oh, okay.
That comes with small consolation.
I like they all stood up.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Toad, Mystique, stay sharp. We're not alone.
Security.
Of course he will alert the alarm. I like that. Oh my god! I was like, did she just turn into Lady Liberty? She did.
I know there's someone here. I just can't see him.
Wait, what? I don't know which one is which. I just want to say, oh, okay. I think we know who is who.
Right, back.
Dude, come on! That is annoying. Oh, stop it! Someone cut off his tongue! You can move shit around. Now he's just being an ass. Ah! You don't spit up people! What the hell is your problem? This guy... Can you guys start kicking ass, please? He's a toad! A well-trained... Oh, fuck. Oh my god! Oh! Now that was kick-ass. It's kind of badass. Oh my god! I wouldn't trust you to do that to me. You go, girl!
Don't you people ever die?
Okay. At least you started to kick ass.
We have to regroup.
I know, but there's a problem.
I told you!
You're not part of the group.
I told... Wait! Oh, wait, what? Ah! Aw. She cool, though.
Hey, it's me.
How do we know?
You're a dick.
Okay.
Okay.
Correct answer.
I can't move.
Oh. Oh, no.
Under the lights of the great city of New York.
Those people down there, they control our fate and the fate of every other mutant. Soon our fate will be theirs.
You're so full of shit. If you're really so righteous, it'll be you in that thing.
What is he doing? Oh, okay.
Logan!
What? There we go.
I'm sorry.
Oh. The way he sends you flying every time. That was neat. Guys, do something. Shut the fuck up. Come on, let's do this.
I'm not finished with you yet. You dropped something.
Oh!
No.
There we go. There we go.
Get her out of there.
I can't control it like that. You could fly right over the torch.
Then let me go. If I don't make it, then at least you can still blast the damn thing.
And so
right,
Jean
do
is
it.
not going to do anything?
Jean, use your power. Try to steady him.
Oh, okay. She is going
Hang
to do
on
something. Oh my god. Oh! Oh no, she's turning, her hair is turning white. Can we speed up?
Just wait.
There we go. Teamwork. Touch her so she can heal. Is she dead? No fucking way. Oh, that is sad. Oh, Logan. Oh, wait. It took her a bit. Oh. Okay, that's enough. That's good. Okay.
Oh, it tickles.
You heal.
You can tell her my heart belongs to someone else.
Oh my god. Straight people falling in love.
You and I.
How's the professor?
Changes the subject. Good.
London military compound at Alkali Lake, and you might find some answers.
I was wrong in this particular issue. Thank you. The Registration Act continues to draw support.
Ah, mistake. I had a suspicious.
Hey, you running again?
Not really.
I don't want you to go.
I'll be back for this.
Oh, that's sweet. Wait, are they playing mind games?
What do you do when you wake up to that? I feel a great swell of pity for them.
Oh, I'm gonna guess that nothing metal can get into this place, so he doesn't use it against it.
Theirs won't hold me forever. War is still coming, Charles, and I intend to fight it.
And I will always be there.
To stop you.
Old friend.
Okay. Okay, I kind of understand. Is it over? Oh, okay. Wait! I didn't recognize the hot dog vendor? Oh, here! Not the actual hot dog vendor. I didn't catch the Wild Stan Lee cameo. I didn't saw you, man. I didn't saw you were gonna be here. Cool. Thank God I actually read this. Okay, guys, that was the end of X-Men, the 2000 film, sponsored by Jacob here on Patreon. As I have told you guys, he has been kind enough, Jacob has been kind enough to sponsor X-Men 2 and X-Men The Last Stand, which is the one from 2006. I am going to guess that's the right order to watch, you know, by release date. Right? Unbelievable that before, 2000, then 2003, and then 2006, there's only 3-year gap between one movie and the other. And now you have to wait kind of like 3 years or 3 years to get one season of a show. Yeah, granted, CGI and special effects have kind of, gotten better, right? But story-wise, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's sometimes the series, feel like sometimes they want to do more of a kind of like an extended film. They take it more as that than an actual series. And you get masterpieces at the end of the day, which, like, for instance, Severance, Stranger Things, there are Wednesday that is coming up. Even the Summer I Turned Pretty is also coming up. But that one has not been done long, though. But yeah, TV shows or TV series now that need a lot of CGI and special effects do take their sweet ass time to get released. So I'm kind of like amazed and thankful, honestly, about the fact that before you kind of had to wait that long, but it was for a movie. You know, it's kind of the same kind of spirit with the Old Guard. We had to wait 5 years. Granted, the Old Guard came out 2020. We had a pandemic. We have had a pandemic. In all those 5 years, there was the writer's strike, the actor's strike as well. So there's a lot of time that has been kind of lost, and understandably so, productions have been delayed. So yeah, but at the same time, it's kind of like you still used to got like badass movies back then with great story. You do nowadays is a little bit more tedious to make, I'm gonna guess, because of all the CGI. But at the end of the day, they're good stories. If they're good stories, you know, people tend to forget about the special effects and all of that. But anyways, X-Men. This is the first one. I do want to point out a few things that I think it might be obvious for you guys, but that have kind of become obvious to me now that I have watched this first film. That being the fact that pretty much mutants and Inhumans, or right, that's what they used to call them on Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They couldn't use the word mutants. I know that on the MCU they can't use that because Fox owns the right to the X-Men, and Marvel or Disney, I don't know, they don't, so they can't do that. But you know, Yo-Yo, Daisy, everyone from our team that we kind of knew that they had this special powers, it kind of like, it mirrors that. Or maybe, yeah, that storyline kind of is similar to this one, but in this case they can't use the word mutants, you know, and use the characters that are within this world. So that's a bit of a different thing, but at the end of the day, it feels extremely similar. Now with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right, you used to have this process that they had to go through with I don't remember the name of the thing that later was a spread, right? And that if a normal person, like someone that did not have the abilities, was in contact with this, it wouldn't be a problem for them. But for every other person that did have that, it changed them, right? Make them go through the process and come out of the other end enhanced in a way. Now, in the MCU, there is the Sokovia Accords, which is supposed to kind of regulate powers and all of that, but people with, you know, this special powers. And here is kind of, that is being debated. So I kind of like understand how is it that they did and like how cool it is, you know, that they were able to do it without the necessity of touching, you know, the legal things with Fox. So kind of like that. It kind of anything that will resemble a little bit to Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I will always be happy about it, you know, because it's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was my introduction to the MCU. It was my introduction to pretty much all superhero Marvel type of things. I knew who a Spider-Man was before that, but you know, for the most part, that has been my introduction to everything superhero related. So I always will remember that. But this film has the very iconic group, but I was a little bit rooting for the other guys. The other guys were a little bit more coordinated. But anyway, so the movie is basically like it presents that problem, right? Of like humans being scared of mutants and their powers, and kind of wanting to take control, as we usually do. So they want to take control over everything. They want to know every single mutant that there is, their powers. So in a way, we will feel safe, which is honestly just a way of controlling people. You know, I understand that there is a need for, you know, to know everyone who could be a bad person. But honest to God, it's like it goes in the same way as a human. Like, how can you know that someone can do something bad? At the end of the day, they are just people as everyone else, but they're not in the wrong until they actually do it, right? So why you can't treat everyone as criminals, you know? But it was pretty much what was trying to be passed as a law, which was to regulate that, right? And I have said it throughout the film, the fact that everything that is a bit different from what society deems as the normal, right, will be judged, will be, you know, questioned. It will be fear, you know. But in the gray scheme, you know, great scheme of things, right? There will be always a Magneto, and then there will be always a Senator Kelly, who are at opposite sides of the spectrum, right? Both believing they're doing right for their causes, but they are at the extreme. Charles, I don't think he was saying we shouldn't put a fight, we shouldn't, you know, but it is okay for mutants to be trained so they can access their powers, control their powers, and be, you know, just accepted into society as anyone else, right? I am going to guess that if there could be regulations, but when you try to regulate, like, how much is good and how much is bad, right? Because, like, even when you saw Logan at the beginning fighting this guy, the guy really technically didn't stand a chance because of who Logan is at the end of the day. He had regenerative powers, so he comes with like an extra strength, right? So that will be taken into like, oh, but he has an advantage on that, right? So it's just so like crazy that a movie from 2000 that is about, you know, mutants and like, you know, gifted people in the sense of like they have powers and things like that, is completely mirroring what we are going through nowadays with, you know, with the whole conversation on bathrooms, on trans people competing on female sports, and like you can totally take this entire premise and it will mirror what is currently happening 25 years later and like in our real life right now, and that just gets to tell you that we humans, we, as much as we improve technologically, as much as like there are great advancements in like science and whatever, there is still in society this primal need of kind of like for us to fear the unknown and to fear. I'm gonna guess that just comes from human nature of like being, scared of predators and things like that. But now that of course we are safer in that aspect, we kind of have to put our energy onto something else, and oftentimes it is minorities that end up suffering because of that, so I did like the film. I like I was kind of rooting for Magneto. I honestly, in movies especially, I am not going to be the type of person who is gonna be like, no, I'm rooting for humanity. The fuck I'm not. There's a lot of things wrong with us that need to be fixed. We need to be kinder. We need to be, sometimes we do need to walk on someone else's shoes to kind of like gives us perspective, right? But it's not gonna happen. And sometimes humanity, most of the times, proves us wrong. And it's sad. I might be a little bit, more kind of like, I don't know, not that optimistic. And I'm always gonna be like, in movies, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I understand the bad guy that wants to destroy the world. I understand it. I understand him. Like, he has a point. You know what I mean? Now, jokes aside, Magneto had a point, and kind of like, it is inevitable that a war will happen. That the different opinions of like treating mutants as as anyone else, and respecting their rights of privacy and everything. Like, kind of, I understand that side of Magneto, but at the same time, I'm kind of like on Charles Xavier side as well, because like you can really do that, right? Your rights to protest and to do things in the name of your cause kind of need to stop when that is, hurting someone else. But when you're in that opposite end, it's kind of like this very much of like, no, we're actually walking on the gray side. If you're kind of like in the middle of it, you kind of see that there are extremes, because the Senator Kelly was an extreme of the opinion of like, let's register them, like we need to know who are kids, because it's always like anything happens and we're like, what about the kids? What about them? We need to know. And we always use children as the excuse for us to continue perpetuating bad things that otherwise will be said like, you're a grown-ass adult, like, get over it, but no, they put children right at the front, kind of saying, yeah, but we're not actually doing it because of us, we're doing it for the children, right? And children oftentimes times are the most tolerable people ever, right? They are, because like they don't have that type of judgment. So if you see a kid, I think that kids will be like, it's so cool that I have a friend who can, I don't know, fly or whatever, right? But it's because of us that we continue to put our ideas onto children that will later grow and kind of, continue that same type of story. Now, like I said, Senator Kelly, I think, was on extreme, and Magneto was in the other extreme. I'm saying that Charles was kind of in the middle. I don't think he was kind of, I think he was just there, and he was like, you guys need to stop fighting. But it's kind of like nice and extremely, like, it doesn't speak a lot to the character of like truly what he wants. He truly wants to protect his children, as he said. He really wants to protect people that are like him, that were misunderstood, that were chased, that were, he's giving them a safe space. But at the same time, he doesn't have that punch to kind of do what's necessary. I feel like he always thinks that violence is not the right thing, that there should be another way. And it's a really, heroic thing to think, and this time it might have worked out, but it might not always do, and the fact that he does know Magneto, it's kind of like, it makes things a little bit more like, have a more of a punch, because we don't know their story. I mean, we know they know each other, right? But these two men have completely different views on how to handle gifted people, right? But at one point they might have seen eye to eye, right? But not anymore. And so we have that, right? With them, we don't know also. Well, you guys might know, but I don't know. What the hell is it with Wolverine Logan thing, right? His ability is to regenerate, right? He doesn't die, or well, he probably does die, but he heals very fast. So he tends to, last longer in a fight because he can get better like within seconds or a minute or something like that. But there's also like a kind of like a mystery surrounding him, where is that he actually was not born with the claws, and apparently his entire skeleton is, wait, did I understand it right? Was replaced or enhanced with metal? No, I think his entire body is made of metal, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But that's something that he was not born with. It's something that he has. That because he was made like that by someone that we don't know. We thought it was Magneto, but it seems like it wasn't him. But who did the experiments? And also, it's been 15 years and he doesn't remember who he was prior to that. So the fact that he's an experiment, that there is someone out there that we might have seen or not, that is experimenting on mutants, it's kind of, like we should have gotten some answers from that. But no, we didn't got the answers. I'm gonna guess that if you have read the comics by the point that this movie came out, you probably already know his background. But honestly, it was really good, the fact that they kind of they're keeping us guessing. I mean, at least me, they're keeping me guessing what actually happened, if Magneto was in some way involved or not. But there it is, there it is. I did knew the guy from the wheelchairs, Charles. He was, like I said, on the Doctor Strange film, he went into Wanda's mind. But it was really easy for Wanda to kill him. So I don't know if they kind of downplay him for for the other film or not. I don't know, but Wanda was like kind of like, yeah, get out. And she was like, yeah, power. I mean, you can't. I don't understand how people till this day believe that Wanda's not the most powerful person in the MCU. I'm sorry, she is. But yeah, I knew him from that, right? So I kind of like understand like the moment that he came out. Now I understand why people were so excited about it. Like if you have watched all these movies before watching Doctor Strange, to see him there is kind of like mind blowing, right? So yeah. But yeah, overall I did like the movie. Yeah, the special effects are kind of old dated, but I wasn't expecting for them to be like, oh my god, this is the next best thing. No, of course not. This movie is 25 years old. So I think it hold on. Did see a lot of the cable work, which was a little bit like, I know you're flying on a cable, you know? But other than that, it was a very enjoyable movie. I really liked it. If you make me like choose which one was my favorite, well, Logan was my favorite, but also Magneto. I kind of was like, he's badass. Regardless of the fact that he's a bad guy. He's still badass. You know, I think. But yeah. And Rogue, or Marie, right? I felt bad for her, you know, because she was always being rejected and everything. And that they were using her power. I don't think that by the end she has any knowledge of how to actually, you know, control her powers. So the best thing she does is like wear like extremely long sleeve gloves, which is kind of like, okay, yeah, maybe because you don't have to be thinking. It's kind of on the same thing with Cyclops having that thing, so it doesn't, you know, burn everyone around him. So yeah, it was badass. I was though on the fight department when they were fighting on the statue. I was kind of like, how is it that a toad is kicking your guys' ass? Like, how is it that he's more trained than the three of you? And then Jean didn't necessarily do anything until she got spat on the face, which rude, yes, but at the same time it's like, girl, you're a telekinetic, like, move shit around. I was kind of like, it wasn't, let's just say, it wasn't the best fight scene sequence out there, but again, it's from the 2000s, so of course we're gonna like improve with time, I'm going to guess. You know, so yeah, I kind of did liked it. But Storm, oh, she was so powerful. At least she started using her fucking powers inside of the statue, you know, and she kicked ass and defeated the Toad. I can't believe that a Toad was as complicated to kill as he was, you know. So I don't know. I think the team needs a little bit more of like, let's do some training. Because the other guys, even the bear looking, whatever his name was, he seemed a little bit more trained than the other ones, than the X-Men. So we need a little bit more training, I just think. Get together. You know, on a Tuesday night. It can be a Wednesday. It doesn't matter. Train a little bit. Together, you know? It's just that I'm going to guess that they were not as train, because Charles Xavier, whatever, doesn't necessarily train them to to save the town, to save this. No, he's just training them for them to be responsible with their powers and to have them under control. But I think that now that, we know there are bad guys out there, I don't know, a few night sessions wouldn't do them any harm. Storm was badass. Logan as well. Cyclops and Jean were kind of like just there, right? So get to do something. The love thing, triangle, I was like, the straight people, why do we need that? Was it needed? No. Did we need the straight storyline with the love triangle? Did we need it? No. No, it didn't. But, the straights are wild sometimes. But I will have gone by the entire movie without the necessity of having like a romantic thing going on. So yeah, I don't give a crap about it. I really don't. Mystique was badass as well. I love that she was everywhere. I kind of did like the plot twist that I really didn't understood, because at first I thought Logan was the one who was that Mystique was, replacing Logan, and then it wasn't her. It was she actually took over Storm, and I was like, what the fuck? So I kind of did like that. I really did like that because I did not saw that one coming. And I was surprised and confused, which is a good thing, in my opinion. So I am going to guess that it's not the last time we see Magneto. He's though in a plastic cell, which is kind of like, wait, what? But understandably, like, how good is going to that be for the environment? I don't know if it's reusable plastic, but it's kind of good because I thought, oh, so Magneto is there and they are not taking him prisoner, but apparently someone did, I was like, why is Charles Xavier being extra and just like having like a crystal type of wheelchair? Stupid me. It was because metal can go into it, because he can use metal against them and probably escape. So they decided, oh, you're coming, so we're gonna have you in a plastic wheelchair, which is kind of odd, but at the same time it's kind of like it makes sense, it makes sense. But yeah, I love the film. It was really good. I'm not gonna continue rambling. I say that and then I ramble because I just did that for like 20 minutes. Don't you just love that? Anyways, that's it. Next movie, I don't know which. Oh, Bad Teachers. No, Bad Teacher is our next film. And wait, what other film? There are a couple of films actually that I'm going to do movie reactions. We're gonna have Bad Teacher that won the previous poll. So we have, where is it? Okay, we have Bad Teacher, which is a Cameron Diaz film. We have that one, and then we have another film named. Oh, and we have Descendants coming. I'm very excited for Descendants. I'm very excited. So those are going to be the next two movies that I react to. If you're on Patreon watching it as I post, you now know what the next two movies will be. If you are watching this on YouTube, you can go to my Patreon. And by now, I'm probably done with movie week of July 2025. So if you want to go there and check it out, link will be in the description down below. Probably there you're gonna find the other X-Men films as well that I will be reacting to, so go and check it out. I have over 300 films on my catalog, since I ever started doing movie reactions there on Patreon. So go and check it out. Like I said, the link will be in the description down below. And yeah, if you're watching on Patreon, next to movies, I just told you, stay tuned for that. Anyways, for now, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys continue supporting for more. And that's it. I will see you guys next time for more reaction videos for X-Men. Actually, yeah, because I'm going to watch X-Men 2 soon. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.